Hi Scorpio, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so it looks like there's something that you're thinking quite deeply about. At this time, you may feel like it's necessary to kind of pull back into your own space, disconnect from those around you. Seems like there's something important that you need to reflect on, that you need to think about. You need to make a decision away from the influence of other people, so you're knowing that you're doing something for the right reasons for you, specifically, Scorpio. Okay, so you may be thinking about someone from the past that you had an intimate connection with. This is somebody that would have had a heavy presence in your life. It looks like a past partner to me. Somebody you had been with either a long time ago or that you had a deeply impactful connection with. I'm looking at the King of Wands, I'm looking at Virgo, and I'm also looking at Uranus, which is Aquarian energy. Are you thinking about taking a chance on someone that you're already familiar with? This is somebody you already know you have chemistry with. Someone's been keeping an eye on someone else with the Page of Swords here. Scorpio, you could be covertly keeping tabs on this person, but if you're not doing that, then they are. I'm hearing for research purposes only. It seems like information is being collected about a new direction that someone is going in or about to start. I'm seeing the energy of Virgo be related to a very like feminine, nurturing type of energy. This would be somebody very comforting. It's like you could either be in this energy or this could be somebody that you're connecting with. It can even be a parent for some. I'm seeing a sibling. For some of you, you may be connecting with someone from the past and they're actually helping you out with something that you want to do. I'm seeing a very, very small circle here. So it's like you're either on your own figuring something out for yourself or you have like one or two other people that you're talking to about this. I'm seeing it be kept very, 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 very small and deliberate. So what's this about? It's interesting. I'm seeing that whoever the person is that's like watching someone else, I'm seeing like spirit directly be watching this person, which is so interesting. So it's like the person that thinks that they're watching someone is actually being watched. Trippy. Okay. I'm seeing different pulls in different directions energetically. You may feel like you want to focus on your self-care and what you need to do for yourself and a sense of stability. And then there's another part of you that you may feel has urges that are more reckless, but it may come about from you not feeling great about things. It's like when you feel down on your luck, even you may down on your luck. I think that we can find something else for that. When you feel lonely, when you're feeling like you're lacking support and connection, yes, you may want to go about doing things impulsively that actually kind of go against how you feel you should be taking care of yourself. This is what I'm seeing. So it's like you may engage in things impulsively that end up creating even more of a separation, even more duality. So I'm kind of seeing this be a cycle, but something that your guys are trying to pull you out of. This doesn't have to be anything monumental, but it seems like something that that's been affecting you. And maybe it's the cause of tension even for you because of these two different ways that you're feeling. It's like you want to take care of yourself, but because there are other variables that have you feeling like poorly in some type of way, there's a sense of like impulsively feeling like you want to channel that into something that ultimately you're not going to feel good about doing afterwards. So it feels like maybe new coping skills that you're being guided to adopt. Because there's a sense too of, I'm seeing such a clear cycle here with someone. It's like you feel like you don't have the support or the connectivity or like somebody understanding you or like some type of mutual relationship, like something that you're looking for. It's something that kind of makes you feel at a distance from other people in some way. So like regardless of the reason, I'm seeing that not be so important here. It's more so about like what's actually happening. I'm seeing because of that lack of connectivity, there's a sense of being like, I have to channel this energy or like these feelings into something, but it's like impulsively, if you're not mindful about this, you're gonna do it in a way where you're not ultimately going to feel good about it, and you're going to be like, if I were taking care of myself, I wouldn't be doing this, I wouldn't be engaging in this way, I wouldn't be doing that activity. This is impulsive. There's a sense of being aware of this being impulsive, and then it cycles back to you being like, well, I'm not taking care of myself because I continue doing this. So there's this cyclical nature, and then it's like, but I want to be taking care of myself. So you see how this is, it just keeps going in a cycle over and over and over again. This may also be triggered by you keeping tabs on someone, potentially. So that may be something that you may be breaking apart from. It's like maybe you're keeping tabs on somebody because you want to be connected or feeling like some sort of connection because you guys have something, or you feel connected to this person, but there's a sense of it maybe having an effect on you that causes like even more loneliness in a sense. Like maybe it's something energetically going on, but it's not something that is actually going on in the 3D, and so in the 3D you're feeling lonely or disconnected. There's just a sense of feeling like there's a lack of like even a person to understand you and your energy. because it's like, you know how to connect with other people to allow them to feel connected, but there's a sense of like not feeling understood by other people, like feeling like you can get anyone potentially, but they don't necessarily get you, is what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing like, because of that sense of like friction, there's a sense of like maybe even impulsively wanting to act out at times because of feeling this. This is all related to a connection you have with someone. Or maybe something that you want with someone but you don't have with them. It's like, I'm seeing you be in your head about some type of partnership you have or don't have, but it's centered around the topic of a partnership. The lovers represent Gemini. You're anxious to start something new with someone. There's this notion of you like really overthinking a connection that you have with someone and about the direction that you want to be going in with them. Maybe because you don't trust this person. In the very center, all in a line, I'm seeing like a heavy presence of fire energy. It's all wands in this row, in the center. Yeah, I'm seeing it be like you have this connection with someone, but when it comes to a direction that you want to take things with this person, or even where you're trying to go, there's a sense of you being like, I don't know if I should go this way, I don't know if I should go that way. But I'm hearing the faltering. This back and forth you're doing is because it seems like you're fighting something. It's like you already know what you want, but your fears, fear, paranoia, like being that notion of being taken advantage of, or being like left on your own or abandoned in some sort of way. It's like all of these things that come from the shadow space. This is what is causing the back and forth. It's not because you don't know what you want to do. It's because there's this sense of being like, well, maybe this isn't going to work out anyway. And that also may be why you're keeping an eye on someone too. Because you're like, if I need to like find something or catch something, I'm going to. So there's like, it seems like there's a lack of trust, but it feels more so because there's a lack of trust that you have for yourself, honestly, because I'm not really seeing this person be doing anything within their energy. It feels like your energy is very intense and there's a lot going on here, but I'm not so much seeing anything about them, except I'm seeing you have chemistry with this person. Like, I'm seeing there definitely be a connection with them, and it seems like they would be open to the direction you want to take things in, and it seems like the only stammering that's going on here is you, Scorpio. I'm seeing like hope peeking out of this. Like, it almost feels like something that wants to blossom, but it just has to break earth. Because there's a sense of wanting to take a chance with something and feeling that sense of hope within you, but it may be masked by a sense of even pessimism. Maybe even a mindset, yeah, something psychological. I'm seeing this be related to the Two of Pentacles here. Because you may even be having a conversation with yourself and be like, I really don't know which way to go, or like, why do I keep going back and forth? But I'm telling you, it's not because you don't know what you want to do. It's because other circumstances would be holding you back, and I'm seeing them be like pretty much self-inflicted here. It just feels like maybe you just need to, you may feel like you need to be on guard or like watch your back. However, you know you have a connection with this person. I'm going to break this down another way. I just want to get one more card and see, because maybe there's something else going on. This has to do with being very upfront about boundaries, communicating clearly, being honest, also being reliable with your word. Who else did I see these two pop out together for? Sagittarius. I saw the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles pop out together. It's like they've been following each other around. Okay. So there's a basis of wanting to get on a new page when it comes to you taking care of yourself, and you probably getting disconnected from things that you feel are not promoting the type of lifestyle that you want to be participating in for yourself. So you may be editing things that you've been participating in. This can be dieting even with Virgo here. It's like Virgo represents the 6th house, represents not just service oriented things, but also our daily life and our daily living and how we can edit that. So it's like, who are you interacting with on a daily basis? How are you taking care of yourself? Because it also has to do with health as well. I'm hearing servitude so strongly. It has to do with health, like how you take care of your body, like what type of things are you ingesting, not just food-wise. It's like media-wise, what are you ingesting? Again, who are you hanging out with? Who are you spending your time with? What are you reading? So what are you viewing? What are you listening to? Like, what are your thoughts saying even? This is also about, like, what's going on mentally, what's going on emotionally, too. I'm also getting something about filtering. Virgo can also be about, like, editing, analyzing things, correcting things, fixing things. So I'm seeing this be completely centered around your self-care and something that you feel you may be struggling with right now with the 8 of Swords here. Seems like something that you've been really overthinking, and I think that it's because there's also someone that's been on your mind. This is somebody you have a connection with, someone you have history with. But it seems like you could have even been avoiding your connection with this person in some sort of way, but it seems like actually, like, I'm seeing there be a resistance related to your past here. However, as soon as you open yourself up to this, whether you're interacting with this person in 3D or not, it seems like opening yourself up energetically to the connection with this person is going to help you resolve something. So it's like, either way, whatever is going to be happening, whether this means it plays out in 3D or you just need some sort of closure, I'm seeing that this is necessary for you to resolve something that's actually affecting you and how you take care of yourself. So it's going to bring you something that you need. So I'm seeing a sense of, like, either reconnecting with this person or closing a cycle out, but, like, actually closing a cycle out with someone. This may also, you could have somebody new in your life that you want to be connecting with, and something from the past is holding you back that needs to be reviewed. And as much as it can be the same person from your past that's coming back up again, this can also just mean that it's holding you back from something you want to be pursuing now. So energetically, something needs to be cleared up. I'm seeing somebody that you definitely have an attraction to. Somebody who's, I'm hearing company you enjoy. Somebody magnetizing. However, there's a sense of fearing. You feel passionately about this person. You would want to jump into things even physically, because I'm seeing the Knight of Wands be the center of this. So it's something impulsively even that you would want to jump into and start something new with, but there's also a sense of maybe this not being consistent in the way that you want. But I'm more so getting this, like, you want to go full steam ahead into something, but it feels like the Five of Pentacles is what's holding you back. The Five of Pentacles can be like feeling poorly about some sort of situation. It's like something with there's some issue with your living situation or with finances or like with your mental health, something that's like affecting other areas of your life and something that's ultimately affecting the connection, or would be, I'm hearing that specifically, connection with this person. So maybe you're also like judging yourself pretty harshly, but maybe because you feel insecure about this, it's something that you don't want like another person to know, and so it's keeping you from connecting with them. It's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, for some of you, this is directly related to money, I'm seeing. I'm seeing something going on with discernment when it comes to information, but it seems kind of mysterious even. Maybe you're also trying to kind of plan or sketch out something that you may jump towards, but you want to kind of size it up before you go in that direction. Is what that looks like. There may be something going on for you at work, Scorpio. In a work environment or in some type of professional environment, even. I feel like you're going to be changing maybe how you've been interacting with someone or certain people in the environment. I'm seeing some type of like more talkative, even crowd, but it may be one that's also misinformed at times. I don't know, maybe you're also shifting your attention. It's like maybe you were concerned with like other people and things that were going on with them, and there's like a different direction that you're taking things in. Because I'm seeing the Page of Swords like through some type of ascension, transitioning into the Queen of Swords here. So it feels like there's some type of development, and this can even be professionally that's happening here, but it's like there's some type of cycle that you need to go through, or even some type of like ascension, graduation, something like that, where there's a development, some type of evolution that's going on. This is all about like analytical things. This would be about thinking, about passing on information, collecting information, research, psychology, writing, poetry, editing, things where there would be more formal documents, even documentation, education, higher education, research, information analysis. I'm hearing database. It's like anything that's connected with air energy. I'm seeing there be like some type of graduation related to that, some type of development. Interesting. Yeah, related to your finances. You may be setting boundaries with someone that's like a coworker or a boss even, or maybe some sort of company, because it doesn't have to be a specific person. It can be like an entity in that way. Ooh, I'm seeing there's some sort of opportunity that you're going to be getting. Intuitively, you may kind of feel this coming, is what I'm seeing with the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing there be an opportunity for you to like set boundaries in some type of way for yourself, Scorpio. So 2500 on the time when I looked up. Maybe there's a situation that kind of culminates that gives you the perfect opportunity to practice something that you're going to feel empowered by. It's like to actually put something to action and do that. The signs I'm looking at here, I'm seeing Virgo, Uranus, Taurus, and Gemini. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.